Hey, what's up guys, Feasty here back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining each gun in Apex Legends and if you should use them, yes or no, and talking about just how good they are. So, yeah, starting with the Mozambique, and don't tell me why my name is ApexGoonWGN, it's a glitch, I think, because, like, yeah, I am on my old account though, but yeah. Okay. I don't have to say anything about this gun. It sucks. You should never pick it up. But I will say this: if you have at least a blue shotgun bolt and hammer point rounds, if you don't know what hammer point rounds, unshielded damage increase, meaning that you deal more damage to people who don't have shield. So you see, I do mediocre damage, but as soon as I bleed through his shield, watch this, 89 damage. And if it's towards the head, it did 51 there, but you know. Okay, so. Hit the head, 110 damage to the head. Yeah, with the hammer point rounds, Mozambique can be nasty, but unfortunately, it's still kind of doo-doo. But if you have hammer point rounds and at least a blue shotgun bolt, it's a different story. Eva's mediocre. I mean, like, it's fine. It doesn't do much damage. You have to be pretty close to your opponent. Like, it does good damage. Like, it does good damage, consistent damage. And with double tap, it can be really good, but it is an alright weapon. It's an alright. Mastiff, on the other hand, is nothing like that. Like, watch this. Like, I have to say more. Like, from this range, 104, 96. Like, Mastiff is insane. And with purple shotgun bolt and whatever scope you want on the Mastiff, it's deadly. And its range is very consistent too. Like, it is really good. Okay, now up next, let's talk about the energy weapons. We won't talk about the heirloom. You already know they're good. The Volt. This gun you should use all the time. It is god tier. This gun always should be used. Like, if you're not wrecking this gun, then you're losing games. Devotion. It is good. I will say this. If you do not have attachments though, like, look at this. This has no recoil control whatsoever. Havoc. It's just like the Eva. It's alright. If you have good attachments, it's alright. All-Star, don't pick up that gun. It is pretty useless. It is very useless. Now with snipers. The Sentinel. The Sentinel, I'm not a big fan of the snipers in this game just because they're kind of useless when you spend all your time just running towards your opponent and you're always in that close combat situation. But the Sentinel, I feel like if she has some shield cells to spare, it can be good, but the thing is, wasting heals is not an option for me. Charge Rifle also can be a really good gun. Really good to gain shield and evolve your Evo. Pretty good gun. Longbow. This gun, it doesn't compare to either the Sentinel or the Triple Take. I feel like it's in the middle of the mix, you know? Like, this Longbow is pretty good. It's just like, people are going to know where you are. You're not going to do enough damage. And, you know, yeah. Triple Take, you can use this as a shotgun, or you can use that a long range. I don't know how I missed that first shot, really don't. But yeah, Triple Take should be used. It really should. It's used in the meta quite frequently, and in ranked. But yeah. Next up, we have the Wingman. Okay, I'm going to go in very big detail on the Wingman. If you are not good at hitting your Wingman shots, if you are horrible at hitting your Wingman shots, do not use this gun, because if you're just starting out with the Wingman, it's going to be trash. The Wingman's good in the right hands, just not in the scrubby Timmy hands, if you know what I mean. Like, this gun's good. Like, sure, you might be hitting your shots in fire range, but like, your opponents are going to be squivering, moving around, and if you're not good with your aim or precise, never use the Wingman. It is not going to be worth your time. Spitfire, on the other hand, it is worth your time. Like, you have such a good amount of magazine size just by base, and if you're playing rain power, even better. Like, this gun is above average. It is above average, especially when the gold magazine's coming out for season 8. It is above average. The Hemlock, always going to be a go-to. Like, if you have this in your loadout, it is really good. Like, it does consistent amount of damage. If you have a purple heavy mag, right here, like, you're shooting for days. I killed 2 people with a full mag. Now, flatline. I have mixed opinions on the flatline. I think it's good. I don't think it's that bad. But without any attachments, it's pretty trash. Like, it does good damage, don't get me wrong. But like, its recoil, even, especially with a controller player, don't use this gun. Like, it is good. It is nice to have off spawn, but its iron sights, trash. And even with the scope, it's still gonna have horrible, horrible recoil control. I will say this though, I love hip firing with the flatline. It is pretty good. Like, I love the recoil, the hip fire on this gun. It's pretty fun. But other than that, the flatline's like the Eva, but like a little worse. Okay. Alrighty. Great off-spawn weapon. This gun is a great off-spawn weapon. Like, if you keep it with your loadout, it's a fine choice, but like, this gun, always usable. Always will be. If you have full attachments on this gun, it can be used in gun combos. It can be very well used in gun combos. Look at this. And the quick reload too. Like, I missed 50% of my shots, yeah, I still killed the kid. Okay, P2020. P2020 is the same thing with the Mozambique. Like, if you can't rock this gun. Like, I can't even kill a kid with this mag. That's how bad it is. Okay. But if you have hammer point on this gun, it is deadly. Like, watch this. I missed 50% of my shots there. Yeah, I still killed him. Look at, like... May I go on? Like, that is really good. Way better than the Mozambique with the hammer point. Anyway, R301. This is literally the definition of the rock. And, the rock mixed in with ice cream. That is a very weird and awful comparison. But what I'm trying to say is, it is a cookie cutter assault rifle. It is a go-to. Like, you cannot go wrong with this assault rifle. It's so easy to learn. Its recoil control. It barely has any recoil. It is a beautiful sight to see. Like, this gun, always good. Always will be. R99. I prefer the Volt more. Here's the reason. The Volt does more damage. The R99 with 0 attachments, 198. And that's if you can hit all your shots. Volt, on the other hand, if you miss like 3 to 4 shots, which is still crucial in the fight, you can get just as much or even more than the R99. But just because it's worse than the Volt should not be underestimated. Like, even without any attachments, this gun shreds. Like, this gun shreds. It should not be underestimated, ever. That gun, one of the best guns of the game. Okay, Alternator. Alternator is like a baby R99. That's literally what it is. It is a baby R99. Look, it even does more damage. Here, I'll show you why. It is slightly more damage than the R99. That's not even with an extended mag. It is really good. It has barely any recoil at all, if you want to call this recoil. And its range is honestly not that bad. From this range, that is. Don't use this as an assault rifle. Please do not. This Alternator, think of it as a baby R99. Okay, G7. If you are... Okay, if you're going for 2k, 3k, or even 4k damage badge, use this gun. Amazing. Like, its iron sight sucks because it covers, like... See how it covers the opponent? Like, you could barely see. Like, its iron sight's trash. But if you get a scope, it is good. I'm gonna get behind here. It is good. Okay. So if you guys did enjoy this video and want more videos like this one, please do me a favor and leave a like and subscribe. And check out these videos up on the screen. Thanks.